So in this video, you are going to learn about different operations can be performed in a shaping machine in the manufacturing technology laboratory. So first of all, we want to know what is shaping machines and what are the applications of shaping machine. A shaping machine is a machine designed for giving desired shapes to the surface that may be horizontal, vertical, and flat. A shaping tool is used to cut in curves, different angles, and many other shapes. A disc is responsible for the tool rotation, which results in the forward and backward movement. The cutting tool is used to give the shape to the hard surface of metal or wood by removing the excess material. In shaping, it can produce any surface composed of straight line elements. The main functions of shaping machine is used as producing flat or plane surface which may be in horizontal, vertical or angular. The tool is going to be reciprocates over the workpiece is going to be fixed on. During the forward stroke of the tool, it removes the metal from workpiece. At the end of return stroke, the feed operates to move the table and work to the desired amount. And this is the principle of producing flat surface in shaping machine. The tool is going to be reciprocated from the workpiece. When the tool is going to be come from start to end, it moves very slowly, and when material is going to be removed or taken from the workpiece, it is going to backside or reverse motion at very high speed. So in this shaping machines, we are using a quick return mechanism. There are different types of shapers are there. It is classified based on different headings according to the type of mechanisms used: crank type, gear type, hydraulic type. According to the positions and travel of ram, horizontal ram, vertical ram, and according to the design of type of design of table, standard shaper and universal shaper. And these are all the pictures indicates various types of shaper: crank shaper, geared shaper and hydraulic shaper. Crank shapers whose ram reciprocates with the help of crank mechanism, and geared shaper the ram reciprocates with the spur gear mechanism. This type of shapers carries a rack under the ram for to and fro motion. And hydraulic shaper, the movement of the ram is provided by hydraulic pressure. And this is a horizontal and vertical shaper. In horizontal, the ram reciprocate in horizontal direction, and vertical, the ram reciprocate in the vertical direction. The principal parts of the shapers, you can just look into these pictures. There are different parts are appeared in this picture of the shaper: tool feed handle, clapper box, tool post, vise, table, adjustable sliding support, cross traverse angle, clutch handle, ram clamping nut, scale indicator, and graduated collar. These are all the various parts of the shaper, and these are all the different parts purpose. The ram is driven back and forth in its slides by the slaughter link mechanism. The back and forth movement of ram is called stroke, and it can be adjusted according to the length of the workpiece to be machined. On table, it is a wide container casting by machined T-slots on the top and sides, and vise is generally fixed on the top of the table to hold the workpiece. On clapper box, the shaping machine usually cuts on the forward stroke and does not on the backward stroke, so it is not required for the tool to be in contact with the workpiece when it is on the backward stroke. So that here we are they have provided the clapper box. When it is going to be in a backward stroke, the tool is not remove the material from the workpiece. And tool head, it has a tool post with the tool holder that hold the cutting tool, and a slide is moved up and down by feed screw to regulate correct depth of cut. And cross rail, it permits vertical and horizontal movement of the table. Cross feed mechanism, it is attached to cross rail. And saddle, it carries the work table, and crosswise movement of saddle causes the work table to move sideways. And quick return mechanism, the return stroke allow the ram to move at faster rate to reduce the ideal time, which is known as a quick return mechanism. Because in shaper only forward stroke the material is going to be removed, In return stroke, there is no material is going to be removed on the workpiece, so that we are using a quick return mechanism. There are three different types of quick return mechanisms are used. One is the crank and slaughter link mechanism with both quick return mechanism and hydraulic saver mechanism. And crank and slaughter link mechanism, it is simple and compact, and it converts rotary motion of the electric motor and gearbox into the reciprocating motion of the ram. A bull gear is driven by a pinion which connects to the motor shaft through gearbox. The bull wheel has a slot. The crank pin A is secured into this slot. At the same time, crank slide in the slotted crank B. And this is the picture indicates the crank and slaughter link mechanism. And this picture indicates the clear view of the crank and slaughter link mechanisms. And the applications of the crank and slaughter link mechanism is going to machine the horizontal surfaces, vertical surfaces, angular surfaces, cutting slots, grooves and keyways, machining irregular surfaces, machining splines, cutting gears. Everything is possible in this shaping machine. Now let us watch one video of the shaping operation. Operations of water machine.
Machining horizontal surfaces. In this video, we will discuss about machining horizontal surface in the shaping machine. 3D animation shows that how horizontal surfaces machined in the shaping machine. Workpiece, tool, machining vertical surfaces. In this video, we will discuss about the machining vertical surface in the shaping machine. Depth of cut. 3D animation shows the how vertical surfaces machined in the shaping machine. Machining angular surfaces. In this video, we will discuss about machining angular surface in the shaping machine. Depth of cut. 3D animation shows the how angular surfaces machined in the shaping machine.
Guys, I hope you understood about the various machining operations in shaping machines. Thanks for watching this video.